He took my wedding dress to propose to his mistress, so I let her see our entire life together 3 weeks before our 5th anniversary. I found another woman's earring in our bed, not just any earring part, the exact pair I'd pointed out in a jewelry store last month, saying, "These would be perfect for our anniversary." I should have known something was wrong when Daniel started working late every Tuesday and Thursday, when he stopped reaching for me at night, when his phone suddenly had a passcode. But you ignore red flags when you've built a life around someone. You make excuses when leaving means admitting you've wasted years on the wrong person. The morning after finding the earring, I didn't confront him. Instead, I did something better. Panter, I watched. I installed a tracking app on his phone while he showered. Tech sales had its perks paired. I knew his passwords, his accounts, his patterns. That evening as he kissed me goodbye for his client dinner, I smiled and wished him luck. Then I watched his location. Stop at Monarch Hotel, downtown Parrot. Definitely not where his client meeting was supposed to be. I ordered wine and waited, tracking his dot as it remained stationary for hours. At 11:42 p.m. I received a text. "Meeting running late, staying at Matt's tonight." I took another sip and replied, "No problem babe, love you." The next morning Daniel came home with coffee and croissant, porn, my favorite peace offering. As he showered I checked his credit card statement. $342 at Monarch Hotel, $216 at Luciana's restaurant. Then the notification that broke me. A $6,700 pending charge at Tiffany's. Our joint account was nearly empty. The savings we'd built for a house down payment, parent in the future we'd planned together, parent was being spent on another woman. When I checked his texts, I found her Rebecca, his assistant. The one he'd insisted was just ambitious when I questioned why she texted him at midnight. Their messages were explicit, detailed, and devastating. But what truly shattered me was the last message. "Can't wait for this weekend." She thinks I am at a conference in Chicago. I am bringing the surprise and champagne. You bring that black lingerie. The surprise was clearly the Tiffany's purchase. But what cut deeper was realizing he'd specifically requested the weekend of our anniversary for his company's marketing conference in Chicago. He'd volunteered for it 3 months ago. He'd been planning this. Instead of confronting him, I decided to give Rebecca exactly what she deserved, pin her the full picture of the man she was stealing. First, I packed a suitcase with his most worn items, the ratty boxers he refused to throw away, the stained t-shirts he slept in. I included photos of his snoring face, his hungover mornings, the disgusting way he clipped his toenails in bed. Then I added documentation parts of his $32,000 gambling debt he thought I didn't know about. His prescription for the genital herpes medication he swore was just a one-time thing from college. His text exchanges with his mother, who still did his taxes at 37. Finally, I included our wedding album, not the professional one, the candid photos. Him checking out my bridesmaid during our first dance. Him arguing with the caterer over the bill. Him passed out in the hotel room while I cried alone. I had the concierge at Monarch Hotel deliver the suitcase to his room Friday night, with a note: "Rebecca Purden thought you should see the full package before accepting delivery of the small blue box. He'll deny everything in this suitcase, just like he'll deny everything to the next woman when he's done with you. P.S. Our anniversary is Sunday. The reservation at Luciana's was originally for me." I cleared out our bank accounts, packed my essentials, and left my wedding ring on his pillow. Then I checked into an Airbnb across town and waited. The call started Saturday morning. First Daniel, hysterical. Then his mother, furious. Then Rebecca herself, strangely calm. "I sent the ring back to Tiffany's," she said, "and I quit this morning. I thought you should know. He told me you were separated." "We were," I replied. "You just didn't know it yet." 6 months later, I am in a new city with a better job. Daniel still calls sometimes, promising change. Rebecca and I meet for coffee occasionally. Turns out we have a lot in common, Piern, including better taste in men than we used to.